Hello everyone, myself Prayag Patel, working as Assistant Professor in IT/ICT Department of LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. Now, in today's video lecture, I will discuss about the next unit, unit number 9, Introduction to NP Completeness. Now here, in this lecture, we discuss about the class P problem, class NP problem, NP complete problem and NP hard problem. So see here one by one point. Now first is, what is the class P problem? The class P means the class P consisting of those problems that are solved in polynomial time. So we can say that the polynomial time, that means problem solved by the deterministic algorithm. More especially, they are the problem that can be solved in time big O of n raised to k. Here k means constant, where n is the size of the input of the problems. So here for example we can say that the sum problem like a class P problem as a complexity big O of n cube, big O of n raised to 4 or big O of log n, like this. Now example of this type of problem is a fractional knapsack problem, minimum spanning tree, that means the Prim's and Kruskal's algorithm, then all the sorting algorithms, they all are considered as a P problem. Means this all problem that can be solved in polynomial time. So fixed amount of time required for solving the problem, minimum amount of time required for solving the problems. P is a complexity class that represents the set of all decisions problem that can be solved in polynomial time. That is, given an instance of the problem, the answer yes or no can be decided in the polynomial time. So answer is possible or not, answer is yes or no, that can be decided in fixed amount of time in polynomial time. Then this all problem is considered as a polynomial problems. So this all problem as a P problem. Now in P problem we can say that the P problem is a use the deterministic algorithm. Now how deterministic algorithm will work? A deterministic algorithm is an algorithm that given a particular input will always produce the same output. So for example, in any problem as a minimum spanning tree using the Prim's algorithm or using the Kruskal algorithm, then for the given input we will get the same output from all the students. So we can say that we will get the same output for the given problem. That means current state determine what is the next state. So current state define the next state. In other words, we can say that the algorithm define the next state to be followed is fixed. After the particular step, which step will be followed is fixed. In Prim's algorithm, first we select the one edge, then after that we select next node as a nearest node from the selected two nodes. So that means always we will get the fixed step, fixed node, then it is called the deterministic algorithm. All the P class problem that are considered as a deterministic algorithm, that solve using the deterministic algorithm. Now after that, next is a class NP problem. Now here NP stands for non-deterministic polynomial. Here P stands for the polynomial time, NP stands for the non-deterministic polynomial time. That means problem solved in non-deterministic polynomial time. Here the class NP consisting of those problems that are verified in polynomial time. So in P problem we can say that the problem can be solved in polynomial time, but here in NP problem can be solved in not as a polynomial time, means as a non-deterministic polynomial time, but that problem can be verifiable by the polynomial time. So for example we can say that the any problem as a Sudoku example, then your solution can be not find in the fixed amount of time, in not a polynomial time, but after finding the solution we can verify the solution in polynomial time. So after putting each and every value in the Sudoku, we will verify this answer in polynomial time, in time of n square, n cube, n raised to 4, like this. NP is the class of the decision problems for which it is easy to check the correctness of the claimed answer. So here we can only find the correctness we only check the correctness of the already find example or existing solution. So here we are not asking for way of finding the solution, but only to verify that claimed solution is correct or not. Every problem in the class can be solved in exponential time using the algorithm as a NP algorithm. So we can say that the P problem solved in fixed amount of time in n raised to 2 time like this, but exponential time required for solving the NP problem. For example, traveling salesman problem, graph coloring problem, knapsack problem, Hamilton cycle problem or Hamilton circuit problem, these all are considered as a NP problem. Now basically require the non-deterministic algorithm for solving the NP class problem. So here we understand what is the non-deterministic algorithm. An algorithm is said to be non-deterministic algorithm when there are more than one path that the algorithm can follow. So what is your next step is not fixed, then we can say that it is a NP problem. It is a non-deterministic algorithm. Due to this, one cannot determine which path is to be followed after a particular step. So all the NP class problem are non-deterministic. Now after that, here we can say that any problem that can be defined into two classes. First is a P class, second one is a NP class. We already understood so many problems like all the sorting problems, then all the divide and conquer algorithm, all the greedy problems, all the dynamic problems. So each and every problem that can be classified in this two ways. Some problem considered as a P problem, some problem considered as a NP problem. So computational complexity problem can be divided into two parts, P class problem and NP class problem. Now NP class problem further divided into two parts. First is a NP complete problem and second one as a NP hard problem. Now we already know what is the P problem, what is the NP problem. Now understand what is the NP complete problem and what is the NP hard problem. Now next one is a NP complete problem. Now a problem is called the NP complete if it belongs to class NP. So first thing is if the problem is NP problem. Second condition is every problem in NP can also be solved in polynomial time. It is verifiable in the polynomial time, then we can say that it is a NP complete. NP complete problems are a set of problems to each of which any other NP problems can be reduced in the polynomial time and whose solution may still be verified in polynomial time. So here this problem is called the NP complete problem. No polynomial time algorithm has been discovered for the NP complete problem. NP complete is a complexity class which represents the set of all the problems X in NP for which it is possible to reduce any other NP problem by to X in polynomial time. It is called the NP complete problem. Now after that, next is a NP hard. NP hard means the solution of the problem is not possible, then it is called the NP hard problem. NP hard problem are those at least as hard as NP complete problem. So we can say that the NP hard problem is an unsolvable problem. For example, all the NP problems can be reduced in polynomial time to them. So NP hard problem need not be in NP. They need not have solution verifiable in the polynomial time. So here we can say that any problem that cannot find the solution, then it is considered in the form of NP hard problem. Now after that we understand this P problem and NP problem, NP complete and NP hard using this figure. So first, what is P? P means set of possible or set of solution, set of problems that can be solved in polynomial time. Now what is NP? NP means set of problems for which a solution can be verified in polynomial time. So if the solution find in polynomial time, then it is a P problem. If the solution verified in the polynomial time, then it is a NP problem. Now P is a subset or equal set of NP. Now see in this figure, inner part of this loop is considered as a P problem and outer portion is considered as a NP problem. Now another figure is here whole circle is a NP problem Now inner small circle as a P problem and another small circle as a NP complete problem. So NP complete problem is a part of the NP problem. Now after that, here comparison of P, NP, NP complete and NP hard. So here small lower circle is considered as a P problem. So it is a easy way for solving the problem. So P problem can be easily solved. Now after that, next is a NP problem. So outer portion of the P is considered as a NP problem. So NP problem is a medium, considered as a some greater effort required for solving the problem than P problem. Now next is a NP complete problem. So NP complete problem is this is a basically NP problem and this can be solved. Then it is called the NP complete. And last one is a NP hard. So NP hard problem cannot be solved like this. So from this way we can say that easy to hardest level is from P, then NP complete, then NP hard. So this is a basic introduction of the P problem, NP complete and NP hard problem. So in this lecture we discuss about the what is the P problem, what is the NP problem, what is the NP complete problem and what is the NP hard problem and how we can solve this example. Thank you for watching this video.